Traders at UBA say they anticipate a continued moderation in yields for the rest of the week as liquidity from maturities totaling 528.7 billion naira are expected at Nigeria's fixed income and FX market on Thursday. Nkem Azinge, currency trader at UBA, joins me for more on this, as well as to discuss the outcome of today's primary market auction. Nkem, thank you for taking the time out to join us today. I guess a good place to start will be for you to bring us up to speed on today's auction at the T-bills market.
Hi, Esther. So there was a T-bills auction today where the CBN offered 20 billion less than what was maturing. But as I right now speaking to you, I haven't seen the auction results, so I can tell you much about that.
Now, I know last week's cash reserve ratio debit by the CBN sucked a lot of liquidity out of the system, out of the market. What's been the impact so far since Monday?
Okay, given there was the CRR debit last week, as well as funding for retail FX. So basically, leading into this week, it just created a quiet market, not much activity in the NTB space. Mostly because people anticipated the NTB auction today. In the almost space, it's been really quiet as well. Not a lot going on there, but we expect that with the maturities coming in, we might see more activities in that space. The bond space, however, has been a bit mixed. There's been a bit of buy sentiment, as well as a little profit taken by some traders, but there's largely buyer apathy in that space and not so much activity. So it's been a quiet week.
Now let's quickly talk about the naira. Now, hopes were high when the CBN announced that it was going to resume FX sales to BDCs. But now we're seeing the naira climbing back to the 460, 470 levels. Do you see us returning back to those levels?
Yes, I do. There remains demand pressure, but it is stable. Hopes were high when the CBN did say they were going to resume sales, and especially since they did resume intervention in the INE market. However, I guess when there became talks about the need for BVN by BDCs to be able to buy, there was a bit of speculation there. You saw some speculative trades come up there. Some people interpreted it as the CBN's inability to supply. However, as they continue to supply the market and intervene, there were 3 interventions last week in the INE space, one again on Monday. As they continue to intervene and prove that they can supply, I expect that we would see rates kind of taper.